just on here to introduce myself. My name is Katie, and I have a small farm in Oklahoma, and each year I grow more and more food and add more animals. Join me for my adventure in 2025. It's my most ambitious yet.
Katie is just one among over 700 million Americans who have migrated from TikTok to Chinese social media app RedNote in just the last 2 days. This ahead of the looming US government ban on TikTok. TikTok, which has been a cultural phenomenon, could be banned on 19 January under a law that forces the platform to cut ties with its China-based parent company ByteDance or shut down its US operations. Unless the law is halted by the Supreme Court, TikTok will be removed from US app stores and users won't be able to use their installed apps either. So now Americans are looking for an alternate, and this alternate is also emerging from China, which basically defeats the whole purpose of the US government's move to do away with TikTok. RedNote has seen significant growth in downloads, particularly among Gen Z users. The app has soared to the top spot in the Apple App Store in the US, signaling its growing popularity among American users. Now, like TikTok, RedNote combines e-com and short-format videos. The app had earlier gained traction in China and other regions with a Chinese diaspora like Malaysia and Taiwan, racking up 300 million monthly active users, a majority of whom are young women who use it as a de facto search engine for product, travel, and restaurant recommendations, as well as makeup and skincare tutorials. But the deal is that since it's a Shanghai-based app, it's tailored for a Chinese audience, and its default language is Mandarin. And hence, hundreds of Americans are now trying to take a crash course in Mandarin. According to language learning app Duolingo, there's been a whopping 216% rise in Americans learning Mandarin right now. And there was a sharp spike in mid-January as RedNote gained traction. Duolingo's social media handle even joked about this surprising development. This has prompted a surprising cultural exchange between users in China and the United States. While Americans are learning Mandarin, US users are also helping Chinese users with their English homework and asking each other questions about their countries during their interactions.
I am here. I have found the note. I found the red note, and it is So I'm here to talk about books, to talk about music and movies, and being a general good human being kind to others, loving others, and especially being kind to those outside of your community. So I'm excited to have fun and have some great conversation around all those things and more. So welcome, or I should say, thank you for welcoming me.
If it means people are gonna not go to RedNote, I say that's their freedom and their right, just like it should be their freedom and their right to use TikTok in the first place. And I think we want to prove that to the government. Like, we should have the right to go to all of these apps, and we should have the free speech in America to do this. Like, that's what we are based on. And so it's kind of been a culture shock, but also in the best way possible. But it is the welcoming that we've received as TikTok refugees has been something I wish America would be more like, welcoming people in that are different than us.